Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Nanticoke baseball. A senior, just graduated, Joe Olszyk joining us right now. Well, Joe, a nice year for you guys. Some ups and downs like many other teams here in northeastern Pennsylvania, but it's always great when you have some representation in northeastern Pennsylvania playing for state championships. Let's talk a little bit about your year this year for Nanticoke on the mound.
We had a great year, great run and all. Our team is fantastic, and I felt great, on the mound every game when I have a great defensive team behind my back. And I know our bats can produce a lot of runs, but losing in the semifinals to Montrose, it was tough, but you got to give it to Montrose because they were an excellent team and they executed very well.
Well, there's a lot of talent headed to the PSAC this year. You got a couple pitchers from Valley West. They're going. Got you're headed out to IUP. Tell us a little about your decision process and why you chose IUP.
First time I went on IUP was actually just a campus visit, like nothing with baseball. And I fell in love with the campus. So I tried to get in contact with the coaches. They came see me through and throw a little bit. They liked me. Went for my official baseball visit. And from there, I committed, and I cannot wait to be on the mound down there.
Well, Joe, let's talk a little bit about your arsenal on the mound. Tell us about what you throw. ERA coming into the season was pretty good. Tell us about what you throw while you're out there on the mound.
Well, I got my 2-seam fastball, circle changeup, and my favorite pitch in my book is my knuckleball, believe it or not. Actually, I have pretty good control over it, too. And a few other offers I got from a few other schools actually wanted me just for my knuckleball because my fastball is nothing overpowering, but I got that and then my 12-6, which I also love to throw.
Well, Logan Avada out of Valley West, he's another guy that throws the knuckleball. It's making a comeback, I think.
I'm pretty good friends with Logan, actually. We play catch sometimes and whatnot, and I know he has a pretty dirty knuckleball, so I've seen his and he's seen mine. So.
Well, Logan's story is that his grandfather taught him about his knuckleball. Tell us a little bit about the history on where you learned to throw the knuckleball on the high school level.
I got to give it all to my dad. Just from playing catch in the backyard, screwing around with it ever since Little League, I can say. I used to throw it a bunch of different ways, and my dad, he has the dirtiest knuckleball of them all, I'll tell you that right now. And ever since then, I just picked it up more and more myself and became the master of the pitch a little bit more.
Joe Olszyk joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. You see a couple of guys here locally drafted. You see Corey Spangenberg playing for the Padres. Is that something that you have a dream of one day of maybe playing professionally at some level?
Well, I mean, I'm sure every baseball player has the dream of playing pro ball, but I'm just trying to play baseball as long as I possibly can. Because that's the thing I love most is baseball. I can play it every day. I love being on that mound. No matter where I'm playing, I love it, and hope to continue it as long as I can.
Joe, how about an academic side there at IUP to decide on a major?
Yeah, I'm actually going to study criminal justice. I'm thinking about, after college, either joining the State Police Academy or possibly even the Coast Guard.
Well, two great choices, that's for sure, and you'll be a credit to either one of those organizations. Joe Olszyk here on the John Mendola Show. How about summer plans? Anything fun you're going to do, or tell us about what you're going to do before you head out to IUP?
Summer plans, I took a break from baseball a little bit. I just want to stay down the gym, get a little bit more fit for the college level because I know it's much different than the high school level, so I need to prepare myself for that. I'm still throwing my weekly bullpens with my catcher, Josh Benscoter. Actually, he's one of my best buds, so he's over pretty much every day, so he just always brings his gear because you never know when we're going to be playing.
Well, you guys had some nice seniors this year at Nanticoke. Tell us about that group of kids that you grew up with and you became friends with, and you guys are going to go your separate ways, but some good memories.
Right now, Kyle Rosick and Josh Benscoter, they're two of the seniors on our team. They're actually just my two best friends, and as long as I can remember, Rosick is our shortstop, and he's an absolute vacuum, and I feel so very much comfortable with him behind my back. I love Scooter behind the plate. Josh Benscoter. But he plays outfield also. Yeah, and all the seniors on the team, very close with Derek Fisher, Tyler Koch, all of them. I love them to death, and we're more of a family than just a team.
How about your own family? Talk a little bit about, you mentioned a little bit about your dad, but you have any cousins or uncles or anybody head out to the game to watch you as well?
Oh, I got to tell you, my biggest fan is definitely my mom, for sure. She gets it. She gets the crowd going. She gets everybody going. I don't think they've ever missed one of my games unless there was an emergency. My cousins, Kelsey and Morgan, and my aunt and uncle, Barry and Jackie, definitely my biggest supporters. And along with my gram, who I call Bocce, Rita Olszyk. She is a darling. She's a doll. I love her to death, and I love hearing her cheer for me while I'm on the mound. It makes me feel great.
Well, congratulations, Joe, on a fine high school career. We wish you well, taking that big step, as you said, to IUP and the PSAC. And good luck, and enjoy and relax a little bit this summer, okay?
Thank you very much for having me.
Joe Olszyk, the senior pitcher from Nanticoke, headed to IUP here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.